Hello, friends. Here's a word for you. I really want to encourage you with this word. Genesis chapter 37, verse 7. It's a beautiful verse. The verse goes like this. You know what? He says, we were binding sheaves of grain in the field when suddenly my sheaf rose. They were bundling, suddenly a bundle that belongs to Joseph just rose up. And it says that rose and stood upright. Hey, this is a season. God is going to pour out his favor upon you. He's going to pour out his strength upon you. He's going to pour out his grace into that area of your vision, of your dream, that you're going to stand upright. The place where you feel cut off, the place where you feel disconnected, the place where you feel like, no, I'm not in the best element of my life. I don't think so. I'm really standing in the best of the best in my life. Let me tell you this. I see this dream and I'm seeing this cut off. Hey, do you see that? That he was cut off. That a sheaf that's been cut off, a bundle that's up to be harvested, cut off. And I'm seeing this. Sometimes we feel like, is God doing this to me? No, God clearly says in Jeremiah, you know what? I will not destroy you. I will build you. I will not pluck you. Rather, I will plant you. Hey, God's heart is about planting. He plants you. John, he puts it like this. I came to give you life and life in abundance. Isn't that amazing? In my language, it goes like this. I came to give you life and to make it whole. Wow. He's not even talking. Sometimes abundance can be interpreted as extravagance or some sort of, just excess. No. He's talking about a holistic, everything that you need. It's not that you're rich in one side and you're poor on the other side. Maybe you have this or that. No, he's talking about everything, every goodness, every blessing, the holistic lifestyle, the holistic blessing. Hey, I want to speak this upon you, that this is the word for you in this season, that your bundle, your sheaf is going to rise up and stand tall. Your vision, your business, your ministry, your work, your family, your portion, your miracle, your dreams, the things that you've been seeing for your future, that God spoke to you, the promises, they're going to stand up. They're going to rise up and stand up. And this is your season, a season of favor. You might be feeling like, oh, no, what? I feel so cut off. I feel so lost. No. Joseph could have felt like that. But suddenly, it was a season of suddenly. God just came through. He came through with a miracle. He came through with the supernatural power. Hey, never undermine the supernatural power of God. And never say this is the only way that God can work. There are many people today who will talk about these are the few ways that God can do a miracle. Let me tell you this. God will do a miracle in the very area that you need a breakthrough. Whatever it be. Whatever it be. He's going to do a miracle. Never undermine the supernatural power of God. There was this widow who was married, who was once married to a prophet, now has 2 children and has nothing to eat. And what she needed and what she had was oil. And God decided to multiply the oil. And there was a time where Peter needed money. And he goes, God, what are we going to do? And he says, go, and there is a coin that's sufficient for you and me. And Isaiah 45, 3, 4, and 5 goes on and on, talks about Cyrus, but there's a beautiful verse. It says, I will show you where the treasures are. I will show you where the wealth is. But sometimes we limit God. These are the few ways that God can do a miracle. Let me tell you, the more you limit God to the few ways he could do, we restrict God. Let me tell you, believe in the very area that you need a breakthrough and God will come through for you. He will do a miracle in the very area that you need him. He's not going to do it in a different area. That he knows where you need a breakthrough. And let me tell you, sometimes the greatest breakthrough that we need is our perspective. Because this perspective, the divine perspective, will let us know that the strength for what God, for the destiny for what God has created is within us. And he has put the whole package. He's got everything that we needed to be there for the destiny that he has for us. But what devil tells us is different. He tells us, you know what? You don't have it in you. Let me tell you. This was the biggest problem. It started from the Garden of Eden. He kept telling that lie. He's a liar. He came to say, if you want to be like God, if only Adam and Eve would have just stopped and said, no, I look like him. I'm already like God. There are many times we are convinced that we don't have it in us, what it takes for the destiny, what it takes for the future. No, God puts the perspective. That's why He sends His word to heal us, to heal our eyes, to heal our vision, to heal our perspective, that we know, you know what? My God is up for something. And He has a dream about you. It is not my dream, it is His dream about me. He has a dream for me. The dream to make me stand tall and upright, to make me rise and shine. Hey, let me tell you this. This is your season. Maybe you feel cut off, but let me say this to you. Staff of Aaron. Aaron's staff, they challenged the staff of Aaron. It was a dry rod. Overnight, it bloomed. It was about to give fruits. It budded and it bloomed and it budded. And I love that. I love that verse because you think it's a dry rod. You think, this is a dry thing. This is never going to give you life. No. The dry patch of your life, the worst spot of your life, not the best of your element that you're in right now. God's going to do a miracle. Cut off. Maybe you're in a different country. You're in a different nation. God's going to pour out the favor in this new job, in this new country, in this new place, the new position. Maybe you're fired from your job recently, and you're now God is talking to you about becoming an entrepreneur. God is talking to you about starting your own, and you're confused and you're asking this to yourself. Let me say this to you. Your sheaf, your bundle, your vision, your dream will rise and it will shine because you are God's dream. And He dreams this about you. He loves you. And He's going to make you shine no matter what, no matter where you are at. I want to speak this upon your life. You will rise and you will shine because He is your portion. And He is the portion. And He is your favor. In Him is glory. In Him is victory. And you are His, and He is yours. May God bless you.